Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Damien, the one and only, and we're in the Excite Center, for BLERD. Pretty chill place. It's like a lot of interesting people around. It's supposed to be like a cosplay convention, but there's like a couple people here in cosplay. And when I mean a couple, I mean like two, me included. It's the fit hard though. Hold on, just get a good look at my fit. Get a good look at my fit. I know the fit's good, right? The fit good? All right. So we're just gonna go around, just ask people, just anything really, relating to like nerdy stuff, because I mess with anime heavy. I mess with anime, manga. Top 3 favorite anime. Love JoJo's. Like JoJo's, I could go on and on about JoJo. Like specifically, my favorite part 7. I can't wait for part 7 to be. My second favorite anime is One Piece. I grew up on One Piece. That's the first anime I've ever seen. Nah, this year is really a good year for One Piece. Like Legos, the live action One Piece season 2. Like I can really go on and on about One Piece, but And my third, Yu Yu Hakusho. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. Like literally, ooh, a lot of people gotta watch more Yu Yu Hakusho. So, as a matter of fact, let's ask people their top 3. How about that? Let's go.
Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, and I want to say Death Note, but I feel like that's really basic. But Death Note was the first anime I watched, so.
How's it going, how's it going, Super Sammy?
Good. It's your boy Super Sammy Flows on the beat. Zoom zoom.
Yeah, that my big brother right here, but not really. My big brother, he makes music. Check out his music. He's very much into Persona, just like I am. I love Persona. I can really go a lot into Persona, but list your top 3 anime.
From 3 to 1. Soul Eater, Inazuma 11, it's peak, and Katekyo Hitman Reborn.
Yo, Reborn is a wild pull. Y'all gotta get on Reborn. Like Reborn is underrated anime for real. Like if there's some anime that I want rebooted and remade right now, Reborn is one of them. Like
Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm gonna go Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo. I love Nujabes. Nujabes. Have we talked about Nujabes, bro?
Bro, I love Nujabes. I can't believe.
My favorite music artist of all time. I went to the concert last year.
Oh, sure you did. Yeah, hey.
Got the shirt, got the hat, the poster, and everything.
Hey. Daily reminder, listen to Nujabes, bro. Like
Nujabes, that is the godfather of lo-fi hip hop sampling, along with Jay Dilla. They have the same birthday, by the way.
Oh, you have the same birthday?
Jay Dilla and Nujabes.
Oh,
shoot.
same
day. Top 1, JoJo's. Period. Nothing's better than JoJo's. Number 2, we're gonna throw a little wrench in the pond, and we're gonna say Psyche K.
Oh. Yo, mythical pull. I love Psyche K.
Comedy anime, Psyche K.
Death Note.
I'd have to say Toradora, because that was my first. Second, I'm gonna have to go with Haikyuu, because that was my second. Yeah. Had a big Haikyuu phase.
3 anime.
FLCL, Furikuri, Cowboy Bebop, 1998, and we gotta go classic. Dragon Ball.
Hey, that's real.
Z.
Honest, hey, that's real.
I'm just gonna say One Piece, because One Piece is fire. See, it depends on my mood, but today I'm feeling One Piece is 3. So.
Alright, hey, that's what's up. No.
I'm gonna have to say either number 3 for me is either Oran Host Club or Gretzko.
Yeah.
So.
That's what's up.
name's Brooke. I'm the BSU president.
Hey, I'm Simone. I'm a third year here at Drexel. I study international business.
I would promote BSU as a space for Black people to congregate and just enjoy each other's company. Sometimes it's really tough to navigate this space. As a PWI, you can feel isolated, and also the course is so fast. So BSU just provides a space for you to connect with people who have a similar experience than you. Not saying other experiences aren't valuable, but like there is something to be said about someone who can truly relate to what you're going through and just knows the experience. And so like BSU is here for that. It's just here for community, for feeling welcome, for feeling like home, and just having a good time in the midst of all that college brings with academics and everything else that it comes with.
I really got into BSU because when I first started here, I had all white friends and just all Black friends, and it was really important for me going to a PWI to find other Black people.
When it comes to BLERD, I think this is a really cool opportunity just to tap into a space that I feel like a lot of Black people either don't get to celebrate as much or just maybe don't even like know about. Like, for example, I'm not really immersed in BLERD culture, but I thought this was a really cool way to like learn more about it in terms of like gaming, in terms of just different aspects of like art styles and different like TV shows related to like comic books, anime, all that cool stuff. And I feel like I just learned a lot, and I feel like that's really cool from my perspective. But in terms of why this event is so cool or why people should come out to this event, I think again, it's just like getting to experience new things or things that you might like and not get to do as often with people who can relate to you and who can share that experience with you. So I think this event just provides another opportunity for students to just relax, enjoy, and my experience of playing games with people is so much fun. I think it's just a really great way to just let loose, have fun, all that good stuff.
It was something that I wanted to do because I realized that a lot of the same types of people were going to BSU events, and I thought that a lot of the events excluded other types of Black people and just other realms that Black people could be. So I wanted to really make sure that when I got into this role, I made sure to make it inclusive for everybody.
I think my favorite game that at least I played and I had a good time playing was Uno. I feel like that's a staple in like the Black community when it comes to just like games. Different rules, people want to fight over stuff, but it's always a good time, and I always have a good time playing Uno with people, so that was my favorite.
Personally, though I do love a good card game. A lot of the video games that I played growing up was the fighting games, more specifically Mortal Kombat. Me and Melina were like this.
Street Fighter, I see a Street Fighter.
Yes, I did play a little bit. For this year, I did play a little bit of Street Fighter. I wasn't as good at it, but I did play a little bit.
You know, we interviewed a lot of cool people here. You know, they gave us a lot of their anime recommendations. You know, a lot of good pulls. You know, Reborn, Berserk, JoJo's, One Piece. But as much as we love to consume anime, you know, there's people like me. We just want to create. So this is my wall right here. This is my wall. This is my art wall. You know, I'm currently actually working on a manga series. Right, currently not in the writing stages right now. It's still in the writing stages, but I'm working on a one shot. Its title is Chi Bang. You know, as in it's an assassin story. You know, we got the main character, Mauve the Deathless, and he is a very well-known assassin. You know, very well-known. But he disappeared one day. You know, and he gets reincarnated because he died, and he wants to live his life. You know, without thinking about his past life, but you know, his past just slowly comes back to him, you know, and he has to kind of tackle that, you know. It's something I've been working on since high school, like senior year, actually. I've been working on it for a while. But, yeah, and then we got a couple other stuff right here. We got future villains of my project, you know. I'm not going to say much, but if I were to describe their relationship, you know, this dude's a samurai, this guy's a ninja. My stuff right here, you know, like, got me. You know, kind of recreated the cover of Weezer because, you know, I mess with Weezer. I mess with Weezer heavy. And this is my Meet the Artist But you can check out more of my artwork on my Instagram. On my art Instagram. This is my art Instagram right here. We got the QR code right here. If you also want to follow my main account, it's Damien the Anime God. But other than that, I also do commissions. So if you want commissions, then just check me out, check out my art account, and we can make some stuff happen. And enough about me. We got another person. I'm back here again with my good friend Derek. Super Sammy. Tell me about tell me about this right here, Super Sammy.
Hi. I'm a little camera shy. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's your boy Super Sammy Flows on the beat. Zoom. So, these are some of my album covers that I've done for some of my songs and albums, whatnot. So, my most recent song, I made a sound wave rap, Sound of Mine, right here. This cover art. I do all the art for this as well. Then I have Teku Talk. This is from 2023. Know My Worth, Spider-Man rap. That's from 2023 as well. The Lab, which is part of my EP, Shadow Self, with my friend All Time Arcade. Also featuring my homie Shinky as well. That's about the character Naoto Shirogane from Persona 4. Did the art for this as well. That came out last November. This is Megatron Rap. Me and All Time, of course, the goated duo of the Hydra Goons. Hydra Goons is my YouTube group. We're a group of goons that be here making rules and breaking the rules too. That didn't make sense.
Goons.
Not like that. We made it before the term got estranged.
Okay. All right.
And then we got me as Optimus Prime for Energon Like What right here. That was my release for last year around this time. The actual EP of Shadow Self. This is the shadow variants of our inner selves of our shadow self, if you will. That was cringe. Then we got the Shockwave rap Logical. That just came out 2 weeks ago. My good homie from the Goons, Pure Chaos. Then my album Near Death Experience, which released last February, pretty much a year ago tomorrow actually. And then Tough Act V2, which is a Junpei Yori rap that I released back in October, which is a remix from a song from the album. Then here's some more art from me. It's different Persona characters like Adachi, Yuna Arakami, and Naoto. Then there's my homie Flint from his Cypher. So I did the art for his Cypher. It's Flint, Pain, Red Rob, and All Time Arcade. And of course, the Level Weasel from my product design class that I took last summer. So, yeah.
Hey, plug your thing in real quick. For people to find your music.
So if you want music, Samurot's Flow, S4MUR0TT' space. And these are all capital, mind you, FL0W. Then you can go find Super Sammy, which is SUPER, S4MMY, there's space between the Super and Sammy. Then there's Super Sammy Plays, spelled the same way as Super Sammy, just with plays at the end. And there's all my stuff. And of course, subscribe to the Hydra Goons, my groups of goons we be doing out here, making tunes and breaking rules.
You heard it here, folks. Follow Super Sammy and his goons. Follow. He makes really good music. So. Get the merch as well. Hey, it was a pretty nice event. Hey, thank you for coming out here, man. Well, guys, this was a pretty fun event. This was your boy, Damien, the one and only. I'm signing out. Have a good day. Drink water. And, just have some fun, man. Bye-bye.